Welcome to the Autotrak driver induction video. As a professional truck driver, you'll have to deal with speeding vehicles, slow trucks, accidents, heavy rain, poor visibility, broken down vehicles, bright lights, tailgating, roadworks, blind spots, fatigue, and animals on the road. For around 240 hours per month. It is not only your driving that can cause collisions, it is the other drivers on the road too. Collisions cost a lot of money. Here is what it could cost you: lost wages, disability, liability, job loss, emotional issues, stress and strain, lifelong pain, guilt and regret, post-traumatic stress disorder, public exposure, relationship problems, and so much more. Road accidents are responsible for over 300,000 injuries and 15,000 deaths per year. That means 822 injuries every day and 1 death every 35 minutes. Don't be a statistic. We need your help. What is the purpose of this video? To introduce you to the Autotrak products, to tell you about the Driver Safety Club, to improve your personal safety and security, to help you be the best driver you can be. What is the Driver Safety Club? The Driver Safety Club helps keep you and other drivers safe. There are hundreds of members, meaning you are part of a team. The club provides you with updates of on-road criminal activity hotspots. You are ensured fast response to emergency situations. The Driver Safety Club gives you license renewal reminders, and there is a possible Driver of the Year incentive. You get your own scorecard as a reference for your improved driving. The club also provides notifications of bad weather conditions. You will receive a driver identity key and key reader. These are a few things to take note of. Your vehicle will not start unless your personal identity key touches the key reader. Your driver identity key is yours and yours alone. Do not give it to another driver. Present your driver identity key to the in-cab identity key reader, where a red LED light will be flashing. Upon presenting the correct driver identity key, the red LED light will stop flashing and stay on for 30 seconds. The vehicle must be started within 30 seconds or the red LED will begin flashing and the driver identity key will need to be presented again to start the vehicle. Instructions are on your windscreen if you forget. You will also receive a panic button. The panic button is fitted in the cab. Ensure you know the position. Press the button if you feel threatened or in danger. An Autotrak agent will contact you immediately. If you do not respond, Autotrak will seek permission to launch recovery immediately. If you respond, the agent will ask you a few security questions. Looking at starting your trip. When the vehicle is started, you will hear a message. This message will remind you to check the critical components of the vehicle. A pre-trip vehicle inspection could save your life. Remember to always buckle up your seatbelt. When it comes to speeding, you will get a warning from the messaging system when you have exceeded the road speed. Please don't speed. You may save a few minutes, but collisions at high speed are often fatal. Speeding is all about stopping. Did you know that at 55 kilometers per hour, a truck takes half the length of a soccer field to stop? And at 88 kilometers per hour, it takes 1.5 lengths of the soccer field to stop. Here, we see how speeding can affect not only you, but other motorists on the road too. Unscheduled stopping. Stops on the road increase the risk of a hijack or theft. Please do not stop outside of a designated stop area. We want to make sure you are safe. An unscheduled stop could mean a breakdown or accident. When you stop outside of a designated stop point, Autotrak will contact you. Please be sure to respond. No response will result in escalation to your manager for permission to launch a vehicle recovery. Deviation from your route. This is often associated with vehicle or load theft, and Autotrak will contact you if you move off the direct route. If we do not get an answer, we will phone your manager to get permission to launch a vehicle recovery. Whenever you do something, stop to think, how can I do this safely? Collisions decrease productivity, increase costs, and disrupt the family life of employees. We believe that most collisions can be prevented, every job can be done safely, and everyone has a duty to work safely, to be health conscious, environmentally aware, and to encourage others to do likewise. Driver fatigue is a major cause of collisions and incidents. Be aware of the symptoms of fatigue. Rest more frequently and for a sufficient duration when you feel tired. Ensure minimum transport movement during the high-risk period between 11 p.m. and 4 a.m. To avoid driver fatigue, we recommend driving shifts of 4.5 hours, at which point at least a 20-minute rest break should be taken. If you are tired, stop and rest. When you need to rest, be sure to follow these precautions. Consider the safety of both you and the load. Stop at a secure roadside rest area. If no such facility is available, make sure that you're as far off the freeway as possible. If it is after dark, find a high visibility area to park. Give yourself a little outside air, but make sure that the windows are closed enough to prevent entry from the outside. Lock all doors. Ensure you turn on your parking lights and turn off other electrical equipment. After resting, don't forget to do your pre-trip inspection before continuing your journey. Here, we can see why it's important to always stop and rest when you are feeling tired or fatigued. When it comes to distractions, the three main forms include visual, something that requires you to look away from the road; manual, something that requires you to take your hands off the steering wheel; mental, thinking hard about something other than driving. Texting on your phone involves all three. Don't text and drive. In fact, don't use a handheld cell phone at all while driving. Cell phone usage while driving has become the leading cause of vehicle collisions around the world. Using a cell phone when driving could be detrimental. Here, we see why. Collisions often occur in bad weather. Wind, rain, mist, and fog are not safe driving conditions. When the weather is bad, reduce speed and increase the following distance. Turn on your lights. And if the weather is very bad, park the vehicle in a safe place until it is safe to drive again. As mentioned, you will have your own scorecard. You will be scored on your driving behavior by the Autotrak system. Your score should be in the 0 to 50 range. It is your responsibility to ensure that you get the best score possible. When you are driving badly, alerts are sent via email to the company operations manager or department. Your boss will see how you are driving, so make sure you do your best. Communication is key. Remember to continuously communicate with your manager. Should you have any questions on the Autotrak induction video, please contact your fleet manager. Obey the rules of the road and travel safely at all times.